bottle of Hennessy.
My start in music, I would say, in 2002, 2003, when I did a verse with my partner Speedlo's album, Cali Duggan. The song was called Nuts Grab Bites the Dust. A lot of you guys, you know what I'm saying? I know you guys remember that shit. What? Basically, that was like literally one of the first times I ever sat down and wrote a verse of 16 or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Speedy was hounding me, I want you to be on my album, I want you to be on my album. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't rap, you know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about rap. Like, it's not too hard, come on. So we shout out to Merced, to Low Down Studio, where we recorded the whole song all at one time. Me, Never, Little Wino, fucking Hurricane J, Speedy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody there. And I still really didn't trip off it too much. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was a song, and didn't really trip to it. But then I remember we did a show in Gilroy at the Gas Ladder, and Speedy performed that song, and he wanted me to perform it with him. And I think Mac Dre was the headliner of the show. I remember going out there performing the song and watching people go crazy. I was like, shit, I like this, you know what I'm saying? I think I could do this shit. And from there on, I started working on my first solo, which was Mama Tried, on Stars the Limit.
I was born in the spring 1976. Used to walk to high school with my Cortex kicks.
I got solo albums, compilations. I got what? Mama Tried, Childhood, Day of the Dead, my solos. I got the 3 Balled Outs, Connections, Portion of the Gangstar, Bangers. I put out an album for Keek Dog, put out an album for Big Oso Low, put out an album for Costello. I think maybe 21 albums.
Bitch, and put you in the trunk like a gangster flick. I snort cane just to ease my pain. And
my newest project, I'm working on the Bangers Part 2. Basically, it's like a spin-off of the first Bangers. I try to incorporate the same artists that I worked on the Bangers, because the first Bangers album did so well. But at the same time, I want to get, you know, get new people that I haven't worked with. You know what I'm saying? Like Nsanity. Get more people from Tulare County, from the Salinas area, just because, you know, those are the areas that are really buzzing. That's where, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of support. Cities like Sacramento, San Jose, Salinas, Tulare County, those are always the biggest areas and the biggest support. So I try to get artists from everywhere if I can. But no. Plus my solo, House Shoes and Heartache, I got that like 50% done. And it's, you know what I'm saying, I said it a few times, and I feel that if that was to be my last solo album, I'd be happy. I say how to come about. Actually, no, we did that at Guillotine Studios in Delano. One of the, I can't remember the homie's name was Xavier. He was trying to help out his cousin, because they've been rapping for a while now, and they really didn't break through yet. You know what I'm saying? They're making good music. You know what I'm saying? We worked out their ratings, drove out there to Delano, and did a verse or two for them. You know what I'm saying? Now that pretty much was it. That was left at that. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, we're done recording the songs. So, you know, after we do a song or whatever, it's time to drink barbecue. So we're drinking, whatever. They're showing me their other music that they have, that they had on their already in their computer that they recorded previously. And here comes the song, Smoking and Riding. At the time, it was just Chanta on it. And I was just like, man, this is a song right here, man. I said, I can make the song famous. You know what I'm saying? Kind of laughed about it, but I was like, no, seriously, I can make the song famous. And he was like, well, what's up? What's that? You know what I'm saying? And he dropped a verse on it. And if you really trip to it too, my voice sounds a little bit different. So I remember that fucking weekend I was sick, but I wanted to make it happen that day. I told him, let's make it happen. I'm gonna do a video and watch returns of it. And it's fucking like you said, everybody hit a million plays on YouTube, which I think is good, because shit, hopefully from that, when they go look at Smoking and Riding, underneath it, you're going to see a video from Big Oso, a video from Big Tone, and they're going to go on their video and help them generate more views, and vice versa.
Yeah, what I mean. The bait done hooked up with the Lano like collard greens. These boys.
Officially on Connect the Dink, we have myself, we got Termite from San Jose, we got Mama Chicho from San Jose, but he's more, you know what I'm saying? That's like our flavor, you know what I'm saying? He raps when he raps, and fucking parties when he parties. Then we got P-Boy, you know what I'm saying, from Westside Tracy. He's locked up right now, but He's on the roster. Boogie, another homie from San Jose, which is Chicho's cousin. Play, Play from South Hayward. He's in Mexico right now. They got deported, so we're working on his album. Back and forth through the internet, you know what I'm saying, because of his situation. And that's it. That's officially who's on it right now. You know, you're gonna run into people that say they're on Connected Ink, but you know what I'm saying, to be officially on Connected Ink, you gotta be productive, you gotta contribute, you can't just fucking thought about just being there, being in the video or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I worked hard on getting Connected Ink to where it was, and I was just one person by myself, you know what I'm saying? The whole reason. Connected Ink came about because I used to record with Bugsy and Speedy, and I was always on their schedule, you know, because Speedy had to record his music, so I'd go and be like, well, Speedy's recording from here to here, you can come at this time, which was like 2 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, man. So little by little, I got my own studio together and figured, you know what, I'm gonna start my own label, and that's how Connected Ink came about. It's hard to say that it showed me what I was really missing. Because like I said, I got incarcerated when I was 16. And I didn't get out until right before I turned 25. I got out 6 months before I turned 25, so I didn't know what it was like to fucking pay rent, buy a house, buy a car, drive a car, fucking go out on dates, you know what I'm saying? All this simple shit that these kids right now overlook. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it was like to have a child, to take care of that child, hear a child call you daddy, you know what I'm saying? Have a real girl, you know what I'm saying, a wife, and all that shit, someone that really is there no matter what. So it's kind of hard to say that I understand if being away from that, but now having all of that and knowing in jail you can't have none of that shit, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, it puts the light goes on every time you're put in a position, whether it's jail or freedom, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be a time when you're put in a position where you can't think jail or freedom because you just have to take care of what you got to take care of. But at least, I would say at least 90% of the time, man, you have that choice, whether you're going to fucking jump the gun and put yourself in a position to be incarcerated for the rest of your life, or think things through and solve it a different way. Now to it, the family's the ones that will take care of you, so you have to make sure you're there to take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? You can't really take care of your family if you're out there doing knucklehead shit. Go right now as an artist. I know personally that I put out music that I can hear on the radio. I can see music videos being on MTV, on BT, whatever. It just sucks that we're Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I think that's one of our main downfalls from the media, because the media, they spit out so much shit about the gangs and about the way that we work, just because they know that, you know, as a Mexican person, we're proud people, and when it comes down to it, we stick together. And they hate that unity because they know any time they feel we could turn and infiltrate the little shit they got set up, whether it's the police department, the army, the navy, you know what I'm saying, all that type of shit. So they feed this shit to the media, you know what I'm saying. Don't have the music on the radio because this is what they're about. Don't have the music on TV because this is what they're about. And if you do, it's going to spread. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else does the same thing, one way or the other. But they know, like I said, as a Mexican race, they know that how we work. You know what I'm saying? We stick together when it comes down to it. I really think that's what's stopping a lot of us homeboy rappers from really getting out there. What's going on, everybody? It's Lil Coner doing this interview for Reality Rap TV. You know what I'm saying? You can find it on YouTube at Nsanity Music. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of interviews from all your favorite artists like Big Tone, myself, Lil Coner, Nsanity, and you know who's next. You know what I'm saying? Who knows who's next? So make sure every time you have a chance, you're on the computer, check it out. You know what I'm saying? YouTube.com/Nsanity Music and see what's on there new.